What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Solekted TV. I am your host, Creparella. We've got another special guest on. She is a female collector within the sneaker community. You probably already know her by the time you see her. So everybody welcome Chelsea. Thank you for coming on, Chelsea. Welcome to Solekted TV. How you been?
Thank you for having me. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So first and foremost, most importantly, should I say, I've seen you come in with some heat, so we're always going to do a little crep check. Why not? So what have you got on? Tell the people what you're wearing today.
I got Hyper Royal Jordan 1 High.
I love them. I really wanted them. Did you get them with ease, or did you?
Yeah, I did actually.
You did? Lucky for some.
But this is the first time I'm wearing them outside.
Oh, did
especially for you.
Oh, I'm DS8. All for me. I love them. I love the blue on them. I know that people were torn between them and they remind me kind of like the UNC ones as well, a little bit.
University blues, yeah.
Yeah, because I got the UNCs, but I still really wanted those. But I thought, is that like buying the same shoe? Do you think?
I did it.
Yeah, you did.
I bought both.
So just on that, how did you kind of get into kicks and sneakers, trainers, whatever we all call it, different things? How did you get into like collecting? I've seen the gram, so I can see you got a few pairs. So how did you get into it?
So I've always been like a bit of a tomboy growing up, and my dad's really into like 80s streetwear culture. Okay. So and then I studied fashion. Mm-hmm. So it's just all these things together.
Nice.
Style, wearing sneakers, trainers, or whatever.
Cool. And how was, in terms of like, I know a lot of people have like a story about like how they got their first pair and all of that. Do you have anything that you kind of remember that might be funny? I know people have spoken about like spending their last penny on it, or, you know, getting mum and dad to buy their first pair and stuff like that. Is there any kind of story you have that kind of talks about your earlier experiences with collecting?
Yeah, I can talk about when I first took collecting seriously.
Okay,
and it was 2011 with the Jordan 3 Black Cement.
Oh, nice. Those are classic.
And I got them off like a Nike app.
Okay, nice. Yeah. The days when it might have been a bit easier.
There's a link on Twitter. Imagine you click it and you buy it and that's it.
And that was it?
That was it.
Oh my God. I think around those times I was probably still like trying to go and queue up and all of that stuff. So I wasn't really massive on the online thing. That kind of came a little bit later for me, but God, that sounds...
I didn't like queuing up.
Huh?
I didn't like queuing up.
You know what? I didn't mind it if I was with... Like, because I think towards the end, it started getting a little bit dangerous. So I think, like, where people were really kind of, like, tussling for it. And also, like, sometimes the disappointment of getting there and them not having your size. And, yeah. So people have got, like, mixed reactions around the queuing up thing. But I think, I mean, do you prefer it online? Like, I know some people would rather go back and having things in store and queuing up. But now there's more about raffles. Like, which do you kind of prefer? Yeah.
I know they're hard.
They are really hard.
They are hard. Yeah, no, I'm not a queue upper.
Yeah. I don't think it's for everyone. So of course, the first time that I stumbled across you was of course on Instagram. And then I saw that you were part of the Sneaker Sisterhood. So Sneaker Sisterhood, for those that aren't aware, I know it's the sort of like a collective of women in the sneaker community. So I know I've been on there and connected with people, you know, all over the place. So UK, Europe, America, everywhere. So talk to us about like the sisterhood. How did it kind of start? You know, how did you guys come together to form the Sneaker Sisterhood? How did it all start?
So it started with Offspring Community. Like the community was around for a little while, I think. Okay. And then I saw like other females popping up like on Instagram, because before I literally thought I was the only one. Obviously I wasn't. So it was nice to see like other females. And then they had a female only raffle. I think it was like the first one that they done where only women could enter the raffle.
Oh wow,
like, on Instagram. Yeah. And it was for this pair.
Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah, I love those.
The Blue Chills, Paint and UNC.
Ooh, they're so nice. I've wanted to get them now, but the price of them,
are they expensive?
I can't. Mad.
Are they?
Mad expensive, but I do love them, and I think they are probably one of my favourite women's releases in the past few years, definitely. Like,
they're nice,
that's a good win. And you got it, of course, at a time where it wasn't, I mean, I would say that the women were coming out, but they weren't so. It wasn't like you couldn't compare it to now. Like
No,
now,
yeah.
it would probably be impossible, and you know, guys will try and get it and all of that kind of stuff. So that's nice that they did a sort of women's only raffle for that. So just on that, obviously I asked you to bring a special pair with you. I think you've shown us your special pair already. Just talk to us about the shoe. Obviously you've spoken about getting it from Offspring.
Yeah.
But what made you enter for them? Like, what was it about the shoe that you liked?
I love Jordan 1 highs, so any Jordan 1 high I'm going to enter for. Yeah. Well, not any, but most of them.
Yeah.
And it was female one and patent. I don't have many. Well, I didn't have many at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah, the patent, I think it's you don't often get a lot of Jordan 1s or nicer Jordan 1s with the patent. So I really, like, I don't think, do I have any patent Jordan 1s? I think I got the breads. Yeah, I think apart from that, I don't really have any patent Jordan 1. So yeah, those I've had my eye on those for ages. But yeah, the price point, that R word resell, I can't do it. Just can't bring myself to do it. Yeah. So just in terms of that, so I know that we've spoken about, you know, how, you know, obviously the time that Offspring started, you know, building their community. How would you say, like, do you think the sneaker game has changed a lot in terms of the women and releases and just in general how women are sort of included within the community? So how do you?
Yeah, what definitely a lot more progress with that.
Yeah, what would you say was the main thing that, like, okay, that was the point when you realised that, okay, we're definitely taking a turn in the right direction? Was there anything in particular?
I feel like there's way more women releases now than before. So that's, like, obviously a great thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, when I saw you guys start to do things with Offspring, so I know one of the I think the latest one that I kind of remember, I know you guys did a lot more things before that, but just in terms of the sisterhood, when you did the shimmers, so that's when I really kind of got to understand you guys a lot more, because obviously I knew of you guys, but that's when I really got to see the kind of like backstory of you guys and all of that. So I think that was, for me, one of the points where I thought, yeah, the game is slightly starting to change, which hopefully it stays that way and we're going in the right direction. Yeah. So no, definitely. So just in terms of you know, like, women in the community, how do you, like, what is your way for anyone that's like, any woman that's like trying to get into the community or has an interest but is a bit shy, like what would you kind of say would be a good advice for them to kind of start interacting with other women?
Yeah, so you can join Sneaker Sisterhood and yeah, we'll make you at home. Or just like, well, it's basically Offspring's a really good place to start because you just meet so many people. Like that's how I've met literally everyone in the sneakers. Before I didn't really know anyone.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So yeah, and everyone's friendly.
Cool. So just in terms of the again on the sisterhood, what's been like your favourite kind of project that you guys might have done with a brand or anything like that? What's been like your favourite? Would you say?
I can't pick a favourite.
You can't pick a favourite. Oh god.
There's so many. That's the thing. There's so many things. Is it, you mean me personally or just sisterhood as a whole?
Just you personally. Like which one did you enjoy the most, maybe, or
like, for me personally, it was when I did the drop off on the Sneakers app. That was pretty cool. And it was for the Jordan 5, so I was like, wow, amazing.
Yeah, no, that was good.
But for the sisterhood is for Air Max Day, because obviously Jay was on the panel, live.
Yeah, the game show. Yeah, I know. Me and Chelsea both went to that. That was an experience. I loved that. I really, really did enjoy that. But yeah, no, of course, like we had another one of the sisterhood on the panel. So you're talking about, I think that was a separate event from the game show, wasn't it? So it was at another venue. So they were doing sort of panel talks. So you had there. I mean, we were all in the audience as well. So no, it was. I think it was definitely good to see that that you guys were involved in that, which is really good. It's a plus. So just in terms of you know, your latest pickup and you know what you're kind of feeling now. I know you've mentioned you bought the Jordan 1, so that's probably I'm assuming it's one of your favourites in terms of silhouettes. But what are you kind of feeling nowadays? Like, what's kind of your... Because I know I change. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, I really want to be wearing, Dunks or that kind of style of shoe. And then other times it's like, okay, I prefer the kind of runner style shoes, like the Wave Runners and, although I can't get my hands on it, but like kind of a New Balancey style shoe. What are you kind of feeling at the moment? Like, what's your go-to?
That's a good point. New Balance, actually. I'm the same, actually. I've recently been wearing Yeezys a lot, like the 700s.
Okay,
version 1, version 2, version 3.
Yeah, all of them.
They're comfortable.
Yeah, you know what? Which one is the one? I think it's version 3. Oh, I can't get my wide foot into that. Like,
no, they are really tight.
I had to, and this might be a little hack, I had to cut part of I know. I had to cut part of the inner rubber bit because my wide foot,
the inside?
Yeah, my elephant foot could not get inside the shoe. Like, it was like I took the insole out. Like, it fits because as soon as my foot goes in, you can see it fits, but the width of it, I was like, if I go to anyone's house, these are not coming off.
Yeah, but they look wide though, so it doesn't make sense to me, actually. Doesn't it? Because it comes out a little bit and goes in, and it's not this bit that feels tight, is it? It's the toe bit, isn't it?
But even having said that, when they're on, they feel comfortable. But getting them on, I'm like, I'm sweating. Like, I'm like, oh. And I had the cheek to get 2 pairs of them. I tell you what I was thinking.
I've got two pairs, I think.
I tried one pair, and I thought, this is stress. And then I saw another colour come out. I was like, yeah.
Did you go size up? No, a size up and then another size up.
No, so I always wear, so I'm typically like I think my foot is weird in general, but I'm typically like a 3.5. So I would say comfortably a 3.5 in like Jordan 1s, Dunks, all of that. And then in Yeezys, I always size up like half a size. So these are for a lot of my other like 350s, other 700s, they're all 4s. But yeah, no, I don't size up. It's only the sliders that I size up. Oh my God, listen, I've told everyone my foot size, yeah? I wear my sliders in a 7. In what life would I need? I have no business touching a size 7 shoe, but with the slides, I wear a size 7. I don't know how that happened, but I think I've got my wide foot. I tried a size 4, don't know what I was thinking. That didn't happen. Tried a size 5. That didn't happen. I couldn't even get my toe in.
Which one?
The slides.
No, but which colour? Is it like...
So they...
Are they all... Is it in all of them? You wear a size 7?
Yeah, so I got the... I think when the orange pair came out, I got the orange pair in the 4, I think. Didn't fit. I got the lime colour when they came out. I got them in a 5.
No, I think the lime ones do actually come up a little bit smaller than the other ones, though, because mine are a bit small. Those are a little bit small. I think the first... you know what? I think the earlier versions of them were a lot wider. I know that they said that they made them a bit thicker, so people were sizing up too. Yeah. So the lime ones that came out, I think, that probably would have been last year. Yeah.
I got them in a 5, didn't fit. I got the brown ones. This is pair number 3.
Oh, the brown ones are nice.
I got them in a size 6. Now this, I thought, okay, I have to get a size 6. So I was trying to measure. Okay, the 5 is just out. Yeah. So the 6, but even with the 6, it's like they are on the foot without socks, and I'm like, with those, I wanted to kind of wear socks with them. Yeah, my foot was still suffocating in the 6, so I've still got those, but I've got a 7 in which, to be honest, is my favourite colour one anyway, which is like the stone one.
Yeah. And
I live in those, and it's like, but it was funny because I put my foot in and there's like a little gap in the back, and I'm thinking, how cheeky, after I've tried so many pairs, you got the cheek to put a little bit at the back. So yeah, apart from them,
that's crazy. Size 7 though.
Yeah, size 7. I was like, even entering, I thought, no, this is getting ridiculous. So I've now officially sized up 3 times, three times the amount of my actual. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, if you're listening. Or
if you're listening. But yeah, probably not going to listen to us.
And we want women's releases.
We do want women's releases. So speaking of releases, what are you kind of looking forward to in terms of releases this year? So it could be this year, next year. What are you kind of looking forward to coming out? Have you had your eyes on the calendar? I know we all do.
Yeah, a little bit. So I want the Jordan 1, the yellow taxis, I think they're called.
Oh,
I really want those.
Those are, those are going to be...
And
I know you'll dress them up fire. I
can
feel it. I can feel it. You know what I've seen that I hope is a thing?
Yeah.
But I think it is a thing because I saw a couple of people debating about the fact that they had a male model. You know those denim Jordan 1s?
Oh, yeah. I need them, yeah.
I am praying.
And it has
to
like
have
the little
those.
gold.
Yeah,
thing
the
on
little.
it,
It's got like a
doesn't
little
it?
gold. Oh my god! Listen, Nike, whoever. Yep, we need that.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're just gonna put it out there. Make it happen. We're just gonna put that out in the universe. I need that pair because when you see certain pictures and you don't know whether someone's just playing around with concepts. But then when I saw a few more pictures of it, I think like earlier, maybe like a couple weeks back or maybe a few months back, I was like, okay, this might be a thing. Because I thought that about the bubblegum pink atmosphere ones. Because they looked like a concept for pair first. So I was like, let me not even...
Oh, yeah, they're painting.
Yeah. So, I was saying I didn't know the paint. Yeah, but yeah. I think they were probably my first painting. Because they're kind of half painting, half leather.
Not,
So, yeah. So, I think in terms of full painting, it's definitely the breads for me. But yeah, those, I'm... Please. I really want those. But I know at the moment they're heavy on like the Air Maxes. I'm feeling like this is the Air Max. Yeah, there's been a lot of Air Max coming out. So, yeah, that's pretty much been it for me, really. So I know that you came from a like fashion background that you mentioned. So how important do you feel like it is to have like the outfit on point as well as the shoes? Like, because I know some people, they're not big on the whole like clothing thing, but they they love to the footwear and all of that kind of stuff. But would you say that like the fashion is equally, as in like your clothes is equally as important as the sort of crepes that you would wear?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I know some people dress from like the shoe, like the sneaker first, but I'm the opposite. I have the outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm actually one of those people. I dress from the shoes.
The shoe first.
Yeah.
No, I always have the outfit. Or if I know a shoe's coming out and I really want it, I already know what I'm going to wear. I just know.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do sometimes, like, have mood boards. I know that's extra.
No, I do that as well. But, like, I'll take things from, like, websites and then I'll put, like, the top and then I'll put the trousers and the shoes at the bottom. Do you do that?
I show you my phone, it is exactly the same. Like, I have this, like, app that, like, enables you to, like, make a grid. So I'll literally put like the top there, the bottom there, the shoes there.
I'll even put like a collage, but it's like that way.
Yeah, the collage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. See, this is crazy.
Wow.
I even put the nail colour in there. Just so I know that.
I'm not that.
Maybe I'm extra. But like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, when I've done that and I do the outfit doesn't really pan out how the collage looks.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I'm pretty like.
I mean, the collage. I think sometimes it depends on like
if the colour's the right colour, because you don't see the shoe.
There you go. Because sometimes I might order something and then it comes and I'm like, actually, it doesn't look that great or as great as I would have thought. So obviously the trainers are fine and maybe the socks, but sometimes the outfit doesn't really work and I have to like do it again. So no, but I agree. I think like the outfit. I think as a whole, like the outfit and just even when you think about the culture of kicks and hip hop and it was all about being cool and all of that kind of stuff, I think the outfit was equally as important. I think over time it's not been on the forefront as much, but I think it might slowly be coming back. But I'm finding that a lot of people are like pushing the whole designer element with the kicks, which I understand. It's kind of like high fashion mixed with street, but at the same time it's like I don't know if it's a bit too much. I might get told off saying that, but I think it's that sometimes it's a bit much. Like I'm okay to just like have whatever on as long as it's nice. Like this tracksuit is relatively simple. Like I didn't need it to be designer or anything like that. And still somewhat be presentable. So I'm definitely like it's about how you wear it, not what you're wearing, I would say. But hopefully we'll see if there are people are dripping and drowning. I think drip and drown. Is it drip and drown? Yeah, it's called drip and drown. Thank you so much, Chelsea, for joining us. You've been, of course, a pleasure to sit down and talk with, as always. Guys, if you aren't following the Sneaker Sisterhood already or following Chelsea, I don't know if you want to share how people can find you, how they can find the Sisterhood.
Sneaker Sisterhood, literally, on every platform.
And
Chelsea Dornot on every platform.
On every platform, yeah. So make sure you guys, if you aren't already, make sure that you follow Chelsea. Make sure you follow the Sneaker Sisterhood. So we're going to just wrap up this week. Thank you again for joining us. Of course, if you can, please could you like, share, comment, subscribe, of course, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. I have been your host, Creparella. See you later.